We're ready to go. So here we are, Best of Bridge Slow Cooker Cookbook, their latest book. Now, I just have to say this because your eyes have been scattering up. This is welcome to the Cookbook Store.
Thank you. I love this.
This is your first time.
Are you going to open a branch in Edmonton?
Oh wow, we probably would, but we kind of like it here. But Mary, you've been here before, so you knew what to expect.
And I think welcome to the Cookbook Store. It feels like home.
Yeah.
You know, you just walk in and there's
This
Alison.
is wonderful.
I know you can't focus though, can you?
I can't.
You're too busy. Your eyes. I want to look at that.
This place?
Thank goodness I do, because
behind your head.
don't.
It's just this is
Nirvana.
heaven.
Yeah.
For anybody who likes to cook.
Well, and I will say that your books, though, too, are fantastic. And now that you've taken over the sort of the collective Best of Bridge enterprise,
what that really means is she's doing all the hard work.
Yeah, and you just get to smile and look lovely.
That's right. Yeah. And that's getting harder and harder.
Oh no, but these have such a reputation as such great books. So anytime you do one, and now that you're doing one on a specific subject like slow cookers, I mean that immediately just puts it up in an authenticity and you know, reputable, just right to the top of the heap, which is terrific.
And across the generations too, because everybody of all ages are now you know, using slow cookers. So I mean the fan base of Best of Bridge started, of course, with an older generation
with crock pots.
Yes,
with crock pots, which of course is the brand name, right? Yeah,
is it?
It's the brand name.
Yeah.
Did you know
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They were the first ones to make them. Yeah. And now they still make a crock pot slow cooker.
They do.
Gosh, I'm going to sound very naive. I had no clue.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, slow cooker though. Yeah. So what prompted you to do slow cooker? You could have picked any sort of single shot there.
Well, it's a natural fit for Best of Bridge because it's you know, it's a way of cooking that's easy and that allows busy families to get food on the table, you know, without too much time involved in preparation. And of course that was what Best of Bridge. What made Best of Bridge so popular all those years. So it's kind of, it was, as Mary said, it was a natural fit with Best of Bridge, really.
And you know, Sally has taken half of this book is Best of Bridge recipes that she has adapted so that they work in a slow cooker. Because I think a lot of people don't really realize that you need to adapt the liquids and other things.
You reduce liquids, you increase.
But then Sally worked really hard, and the other half of the book is a whole bunch of new recipes and things that you can make in a slow cooker that I had no idea that would cook. Well, desserts?
Yes, desserts. Such
what
as
dessert?
You lose kind of like real homely desserts like fruit cobblers, rice pudding, upside down fruit puddings. Those kind of things that maybe in the grandmas used to steam.
Right.
Because if you think about it, slow cooker is kind of a moist heat.
Puddings kind of.
Puddingy. So they're nice, they're rustic puddingy kind of desserts. Great for winter time, right? You know. You can do a wonderful lasagna and baked cannellonis or baked pasta dishes do terrifically well. And then there's all kinds of like things that you wouldn't think of, like because it's a really nice gentle heat.
Yes.
You can caramelize onions beautifully in it. So if you want to make a really good French onion soup, you caramelize your onions in there first, or you can caramelize onions and then use those in a dip.
You're a big cook, aren't you?
I love to cook.
You just reel off those recipes.
Sally's a chef, so as well as a food writer.
As well as a person who loves to eat.
Yeah, well, that's a common denominator, right? Sure. Now, I do want to say one thing, though. And is this actually called the Best of Bridge font? Because you know this font is I mean, this typeface was truly unique. I mean, I don't know what it is, but if it's... Or did you,
I'll tell you a little bit. There aren't
about
very many people that ask about that now, so I'll tell you that what we did was, in the beginning, I have a design background. I knew how to draft. And I taught drafting at a local junior college. So I was the mother. We were all the mothers of some of the children weren't even born yet when we started. And so I was going to hand letter this book. We just thought, well, that'd be a nice idea. Just hand letter. This would look really good, you know, nice gift.
Yeah.
Anyway, I realized that was. I mean, there's no way I'd have lost my marbles if I'd done it. But we did have a brother who was a draftsman. So we hired Norman for the princely fee of $500. It was but he also said to us after he finished, I wouldn't do this again unless you paid me $5,000. Needless to say, the next book we had to pay Norman $5,000 to letter the book. So we did have a Best of Bridge font, and it was Norman's lettering. So then he kept on doing. Well, you can imagine the slog. You know, it's Norman letters. So we chain him to his drafting desk down the basement, and then we send it down, and he's made a mistake, and he has to get out his whiteout, and it was a very painful process. And then came computers. And then computers came along. We have seen the advent of a lot of technology.
Yeah, that's a whole other discussion. Yeah,
exactly. So our printer developed like Norman's best A, his best C, his best, you know, and took all of his best letters, and we made a Best of Bridge font. Okay, so then in 2008, the Best of Bridge decides to retire, and we have Robert Lowe saying that they will continue to print our books, and we will do new ones as well. And he's saying, so the font, and we said,
No.
well, we don't know
touch the font.
But we said, you know, we don't actually have an okay from Norman, and
right.
Norman has moved out of the country. And he said, look, don't worry about it. He said, we'll get an electronic font that approximates it. It isn't the actual Norman's best A and his best B.
You wouldn't know it because it looks so.
But it still has that friendly
so
approach.
close, so
I'm
So
gonna
I,
compare.
so I have to tell you that
pretty
somewhere
close,
Robert Rose got that font.
Poor Norm, but he's not. He
Well,
got
he's-
his 10,000 now, right?
Well, no, but trust it, we look after Norman.
Well, it is a unique thing to it because one of my staff had said, I didn't realize these were Best of Bridge books. My mom used to make recipes out of here for her school,
She
teachers.
was a school teacher.
Yeah, and then it was like, he goes, it's only when I started working here I realized these were Best of Bridge books
Yeah.
because they were just photocopies of the
And I'll
pages.
tell you what, when we get a damaged book, we used to at our office,
Yeah.
if we got a damaged book, boy, we would send them to schools faster than Speeding Bullet because what a great
Oh,
potential for other customers,
Do
right?
people still play bridge?
I don't.
And I never have.
You never.
But my partner's
hate
going to be
games.
retired. Three of them do. So,
Three of them
yes,
do?
they do, yeah.
So what's next then after Slow Cooker?
Well,
You're keeping this going, which is fantastic.
Yeah, well, we
God
don't
bless
know
her.
yet. We're going to wait and see what
Yeah,
you
how
know
does-
what
yeah.
Bob D's the publisher
Right.
Rose decides actually,
Yeah.
and you know I'm sure the Best of Bridge will live on, but
Of course it will.
you know, no, I mean it to continue.
Yeah.
We hope anyway,
I
but
think
we
so.
don't know yet. But you know, this has been people have been buying this like crazy,
Yeah.
which is really great.
Which is fantastic.
Obviously, we're really
thrilled?
thrilled about that.
Yeah.
Well, and
It's fun, isn't it?
yeah, I mean, and you see, Sally does what we do. I mean, she tested the daylights out of all the recipes. We've certainly tested some of them. And, you know, you want to be able to say to people, buy this book.
Yeah.
It works.
Well, that was the huge thing about them all. They all worked, and they
That's
were all things you
exactly
wanted.
right.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So
And
what
that,
other
that was
testament?
what we
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
We feel very strongly about that we can promise people.
Well, congratulations on the transition and good luck.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
Well done.
Thank you. Can I get look at the books again?
You can look at the books now.
Thanks, Alison.
Thank you.